Hello and welcome. So today I'm going to try this no rinse wash and shine, and it's kind of unique. It's a warm day today out, sunny, but it's smoky, so it seems like it's overcast. Um, and supposedly you just add add 1 ounce to 2 gallons of water, and then you scrub it over your car, and then you wipe it off. And it's a no. I guess the big thing is it's a no rinse wash. So I was wanting to see if this product works. I saw some pretty good reviews at it, so figured I'd give it a try so you can see how it works before you go out and buy it. Hey, I just want to give a shout out to Oscar at Detail Groove. I saw this product that we're reviewing on his channel, and I'll put a link to his channel below. Okay, so all I did is grabbed a clean bucket. This is just it's a 5-gallon bucket, so I roughly filled it halfway. It says you're supposed to use 2 gallons. I'm not going to be that worried about it. Measure out 2 gallons. So I filled it halfway. I got a quote, I don't even know what this thing's called. It's kind of like a sponge with a, I don't know if that's considered a microfiber side on it, but it's a good sponge. I've used it before. And so on my product here, I'm supposed to put in 1 ounce. I'll show this up there. 1 ounce to 2 gallons of water. So there's my 2 gallons of water, and I already kind of measured out, because they don't tell you, I didn't see anything on there, but I measured that 2 capfuls of this will get you 1 ounce. So that's kind of frustrating. I had the cap paper lid thing, it's kind of fell apart in there. It's kind of gooping it up a little bit, so probably the cap would not be, knowing that, I would clean this out first if you're going to use your cap for your measuring. So there you go. So, and I previously shook that up. Let me show you. I'm just going to stir that around. You don't have to watch that, but let me go show you the car and how it looks. So once again, shooting with a lot of sun, and it makes it hard for me to see what you guys can see through the camera, but I'm going to attempt to show you. Hopefully it'll show up how dirty this car is. Let me so hopefully that showed up a little bit. And again, there's my finger. I don't know if that's showing up or not. It's quite a bit of dirt on the layer on the car. But you get your typical summer, and the dust from being summertime settles, but we've been having a lot of forest fires, so it seems like getting even more dirt on your car. So it'll be a good test. I'll just what I did is I got myself a stool, and I'm just gonna bring the bucket over, and you're supposed to do just sections at a time, so I'll just do a little piece here, and then it says just wash it down, and then dry it off, and just do sections at a time. So I'm going to give that a shot. So I'm not, oops, darn, sponge fell back in. So I'm not sure how much, how wet the sponge should be. I'm going to wring it out because 2 gallons of water will go pretty quick. So I'm just putting the sponge in the liquid, and then wringing it out, and then I'll wash that section there, and just dry it with a cheap microfiber towel. So let me zoom in for you a little bit. I mean, it did okay. I mean, it's cleaner there. Still seems like there's a little bit of dirt. I mean, it's clean, but it's not that clean. But this car is pretty darn dirty. So it'll be interesting. I'm just gonna do the whole car like that, and then I got some spray wax. I'm gonna test that out too, and we'll see how that makes it look. Anyhow, it is what it is. Okay, it doesn't seem to be working too bad. I was kind of thinking that applying the wash is kind of like the cleaning agent, and it is. But I think that because there's no rinse in this process, when you're actually using the microfiber towel, that's part of the cleaning process. I'm tempted to. It's hard to tell. I mean, this car's pretty dirty, but you can tell what I did there. It'd be interesting on this back. The back's really dirty. Maybe I'll show you when I do that piece. And there's like water spotting in the paint. And it's hard to tell if that's from neglect or just that not doing a good job cleaning. But I think this would work really good if your car was already like well washed and not in this horrible condition, and then you used it as a maintainer. I think it would work really well. But I'll just keep pressing on here, and we'll see. I mean, it's going to look better no matter what than what I started with. Alright, so doing the back here, it actually came out pretty nice. I see it did half of it there, and it's coming out good. Part of the reason why I'm trying this is a twofold. Is one, it's a quick setup time. I'm not bringing out the hose and everything, and then also, it's a day where you want to wash your car, but it's direct sunlight. So I wanted to see how well it did that. Actually, did a fairly decent job on the windows. And I think the key to this is just get your pack, like, I don't know, cheap Walmart microfiber towels, and just change it often. And being hot, I can kind of like lay them out, and they evaporate really quickly, so I can kind of keep reusing as long as it doesn't get too dirty. So that's kind of nice. This is kind of what you want to avoid, though. You don't want water spots to dry in there. But I'm pretty confident that if it did, I'd just go over that section again. And it goes pretty quick. And I think the microfiber cleaning is part of the cleaning process. So it's not all about just the soap. You're just putting in the applicator. And I don't like, I'm not wringing it out too much because I really don't want to get my bucket really dirty. Just, keeping it moist there. And then just kind of going at it, and I can hear how dirty it is. But it seems to lubricate the surface well. And it's pretty quick to knock out a section without it getting too hot. Just do, the hotter it is, just do the smaller sections. If it wasn't too bad, or if it's like a nice day but overcast, I could probably do whole sections at a time. And then by wiping it off, you're getting, I like to fold this into force, but I'm doing this one-handed. Basically this part of it here is picking up not only the water, but the little bit of the dirt. You saw how dirty that was, and didn't do a very good job on it. This is a blue towel, so the dirt doesn't show up very good on it, but it's just clean that one section, and hopefully you can see the dirt here, how dirty it is there. And so it's doing a pretty good job. Again, I think I give this product a thumbs up. I mean, I didn't cut it any slack, and I'm using it under some pretty harsh conditions. You gotta get the window off there, and it's neat too because you can apply this to all surfaces, so it worked well on the windows and on the paint there. Ooh, it is getting hot out, but that's what's cool, is doing this through the heat of the day. Here's my cloths there. I guess one fell on the floor. This is not painted, this is just primer, and I noticed it really picks up a lot of dirt. That's where this really dark stuff was coming from, was that when I was washing that there. Actually, I was surprised how well of a job it did on the windows. I'm pretty pleased with that. You know, you get a little flex and shine coming out there, way better than the dirt. Here's what my water looks like, and I was kind of being conservative because I was worried that I'd go through it too quickly. I think if I did this, next time I use this, I think I'm going to have another bucket to rinse my sponge off and just use fresh water, because, you know, there's still a lot in there. Probably went through only a half a gallon, it looks like. But it came out really nice. I'm pleased with this. I'm going to use this product more. You can kind of get an idea how dirty it was, you know, comparing this to the wheels there. The wheels haven't been cleaned at all. The top was hard, but it was pretty bad shape to begin with. So I think I'll give this product a thumbs up there. I'd recommend it. You know, can't really tell probably, but it's got a pretty nice shine to everything. Did a really good job for what it was. And I think the wiping off with the microfiber is actually part of the cleaning process. And you kind of mentally, the way we used to wash cars is, you know, you wash it down with some water to get it moist. You got to do it when it's not too sunny out. Apply your soap, maybe rinse the soap off, apply it again, scrub your car down, rinse that off, and then if you did do a towel, you're just kind of drying, and that's not really part of the cleaning process. You're just avoiding water spots. So it's kind of different in that you just sponged it down, which I like to point out too is, you ever wash your car and then you get done and you look at it when it's dry and there's that like patch that you missed? But by just doing a section of time with that sponge, you I didn't have that problem. And anyways, so washing it down with the sponge, and then again the big secret is kind of like it's almost the hotter it is, it kind of makes it easier, go faster, because the water is just evaporating but it's still moist on there, and that really, it's kind of like dusting with your furniture polish or something. You know, you get that just the right amount of moisture on there, and your microfiber is picking up all the dirt, and so that wiping off is actually the rinse process, and it's a little bit part of the cleaning process. So that's where you're going to get a bulk of your cleaning done. And the product, the water part of it, from the sponge, really cut the dirt well. I was noticing, you know, you get like the bug spots and stuff like that, and the bird poop and all that good stuff, and it cut underneath that really well and wiped right off. So yeah, I like it. I'm going to continue using this product. So one cool thing I didn't even think about mentioning is I did the whole car wash. It came out, I was so concerned about the car coming out clean and it doing a good job. I was focusing on that. It's hard to believe that only started with 2 gallons of water, and I probably only used like a half a gallon to wash this whole car. So when you think about your savings on your water bill, there's enough in there I could do another car. It's just it's so darn hot out. I don't think I'm going to take a break. But so that's a big plus I didn't even think about, is I used a half a gallon of water and washed the whole car, and the place isn't covered in water. I'm not dealing with the hose and everything and spraying it and changing out nozzles and everything. So I think I'm on to something here. I really like this product.